Babwa is the offender. They turn 1 into 2.
Well, I wonder, tension or maybe losing his footing on a dampish? Yes, he did. He just lost his footing, in fairness to him, and then he's just given it up, hasn't he? And then Belcom does really well too. Oh Lord, I don't know about you, but this is serious heart in your mouth stuff. People on the edge of their seats, those standing, they're almost screaming their support.
Just pity the poor policemen around the boundary. They've got to look at the crowd, they can't look at the action. Well, some of them are.
I'm going to say, I think you risk your job, don't you, at the moment? Oh, the boss just sips on a cool one.
Now Ramdin's helping with field placing. He's the vice captain, of course, captain of the West Indies under 19, knows what it's all about. Ball, middle stump. Ryan Emmerich strikes. Now the flags are waving, and the smiles that can be seen are Trinidadian rather than Guyanese.
And it's a dot ball. I know that sounds ridiculous, but at this stage, with 7 wickets in hand, it's probably a little dot ball as everybody's important as the wicket. A loss of wickets is unlikely to cost Guyana the game. Dot balls might.
Perfect delivery. Middle stump. Excellent length. Imran had to go for it. I don't think you need to be told that Ryan Emmerich comes from the land of Carnival and Calypso. Mahendra Nagamutu now comes into play, his first innings of the tournament. He hasn't been needed before. Left-hander, good strike to the ball, but you just feel here that his requirement, if he doesn't get a boundary, is to get Sawan onto the strike.
Here's Nagamutu, the left-hander with the vast experience in cricket, but no innings yet in this tournament, arrives at the crease. Warm breeze whips across the ground here at Stanford's tremendous stadium as the tension has reached fever pitch. It really has. 22 runs needed from 10 balls in a night sky where you could cut this tension with a knife. It is just electric. Right, here we go with Emmerich.
Tremendous shot. First ball he's faced in the tournament. First ball he would have faced at this level, at a competitive regional level, since the end of the West Indies season back in February. And what does he do with it? Here's what he does with it.
It's an unbelievable shot. What an eye he must have. Guyana were favourites. 9 balls, 18 to win.
That's another one. He's banged that over extra cover. Magnificent shot. The Guyanese are going bananas out there. 2 magnificent cricket shots. That's not slogging. He's gone over mid-wicket for 1. He's gone over extra cover for the other.
You little beauty. It's a fantastic shot. What timing, what presence of mind. Oh God, just starting to hear those tills ringing.
$14 runs off 8 deliveries is the requirement for Guyana. Ryan Emmerich. Dot ball comes back well. Just 10 off the over. If Nagamutu can finish it here with another boundary and let Sawan just complete things. So man, just having a word there with Emmerich. Just wonder if he's talking about the amount of time that Trinidad and Tobago have taken over their overs. That's a consideration in the tournament as well, although they've had to deal with a A slippery ball, of course, and the injury to Dowling. Push as well got injured, so that won't come into it. See, Matt did say something. In the air, there's a catch out there. Belcon's under it and seizes it.
Huge moment. Watch the Trinidad and Tobago boys celebrate here. Unbelievably coolly taken catch. Mario Belcon was underneath the ball, steadied himself and made it look like he was shelling a pea. He made it look dead easy. So crucial. Nagamutu's little cameo of innings of two perfectly struck boundaries comes to an end. The balance has changed again. You wouldn't know who to make favourite now. Sarwan may well have lost the strike as the batsman could have crossed, which is a dreadful, dreadful move, because it means Sarwan can only face 5 balls. He can't possibly face 6. Nagamutu's gone for 8, and just to set the picture right, 14 are needed from the final over of the whole tournament.
And who comes in? Neil McGarrell, with an opportunity to compensate for the over which cost him 22 runs and the 47 runs that were taken from his 4 overs. Neil McGarrell, this is your life. He has 1 over to face. Sarwans has watched from the non-striker's end. Eight deliveries Sarwan hasn't faced. He is the key man. The ball was in the air, they crossed when that catch was taken. Therefore, Sarwan's at the non-striker's end. McGarrell comes in.
And who will it be? Who will be the man asked to bowl the final over of the tournament? Samuel Badri. 3 overs, none for 23 today with these flat, what do you call them, leg breaks, over spinners? They're not really leg breaks, are
Cumbles.
they? Cumbles, flat cumbles. There you go, it's a new ball, it's a cumble.
He's had a really good tournament, Badri. He's opened the bowling for Trinidad. He comes now to the last over of the match, the last over of a tournament, which is worth $1 million to the winner. And he will bowl it. McGarrell is in strike. He will take his first delivery, and Sarwan, the captain at the non-striker's end, hasn't faced a delivery for 8 balls. Bowled in, first ball, dot ball. Trinidad and Tobago feel they have it here. It's not been Neil McGarrell's night, you can say.
But it has been Neil McGarrell's nightmare. He runs from the field almost in embarrassment, maybe. Sarwan still can't get the strike. 5 balls of the match left. Clever, nice tight line. Difficult for him to swing his arms. Making sure the old adage works. You miss, pal, and I hit. And that's just what Samuel Badri has done. He's hit when it matters most. He's the man entrusted to bowl the $1 million over, and he's got the first ball bang on.
Narsingh Deonarayan now comes in. Now here's a class young batsman. 5 deliveries remain, 14 to get for Guyana. And Trinidad have just kept their cool. They dropped a couple of catches. They picked up wickets. And they've kept Sarwan off strike, which is...
He's got a face, hasn't he? 9 balls he hasn't faced for. I mean, it's nigh on unbelievable. So, is the answer here? Do they keep having a go, or do you knock the single and get Sarwan on strike?
He's going to be on strike now, or he should be. No, they're going to come for a second. Sarwan says stay there. Right, I'll finish it off, he says. Exactly right, Ramnaresh Sarwan. You're the captain. You're there. You've got 42. There are 4 deliveries remaining. 13 runs to get. Ramnaresh Sarwan, the captain of Guyana, takes the responsibility of getting those 13 runs and enhancing the bank balance of his players by $1 million. Samuel Badri to him.
He must have a dry mouth.
Here he goes, a six. Sarwan's got the six.
It's a phenomenal shot. It is a phenomenal moment to time the ball like that and to get it so exactly right. Shows, well, it shows class, it shows coolness, it shows that he is a man who truly believes in himself.
He hadn't faced the delivery for 8. 8 balls had gone by. He had watched at the non-striker's end as wickets fell, as a batsman was taken off injured. Here he is now, Badri. They need 7 runs off 3 deliveries. There's $1 million in it. Now, will they try for a second? They won't. Ooh. 6 off 2. This is the kind of finish we wanted.
Oh, Lord. Well, Deonorine has a real problem. Because if he settles for the single, Sarwan has to hit a 6. If it's a tie, it's worth pointing this out, given what's at stake. If it's a tie, the team that loses fewer wickets wins the game.
36. It is! It is! Guyana have won! Guyana have won with a 6 from Narsim Deonorine. What a match we've had! A $1 million shot from Narsim Deonorine. Trinidad and Tobago are crestfallen. Guyana are the first Stanford 2020 champions. They win by 5 wickets with 1 ball remaining. 176 for 5. Guyana 176 for 5. Trinidad having made 175 for 6. Oh, I'll let Mark Nicholas take over.
Spare a moment for Samuel Badri. He's on his knees on the edge of the pitch. He was the man who trays up now. He's the man entrusted to bowl that over. He's the man who will forever be remembered as the one who relinquished the opportunity for $1 million. Dreadful moment for him, for all of this magnificent Trinidad and Tobago side, so well led by Darren Ganga. They must leave the field with their heads hung while Guyana begins to celebrate, because Ramnaresh Sarwan has not only led them magnificently, but he's played an extraordinarily calm innings given his indifferent form here tonight. They've gone to Travis Dowling as well, the man who had to retire with a back injury. Remember how valuable his runs were. Remember the man who came in and struck it out the park, Narsim Deonorine. Remember all of these Guyanan players. The Guyanese will go long into the night remembering this extraordinary performance to beat Trinidad and Tobago. I didn't back them, not chasing runs. I thought it was too hard. This is very special. This may be the start of the rebirth of cricket in the Caribbean. It's a very, very special evening.
The thing is, we've had a tournament here which no one knew what the impact would be. They've never had 2020 cricket in the Caribbean. At club level, only in Trinidad and Tobago, maybe 1 or 2 informal tournaments. Along comes Alan Stanford, a Texan who's lived and invested in Antigua very heavily for over 2 decades, and he has the idea to start the 2020 tournament. He brings 19 Caribbean territories together. First time are still just dumbfounded.
To finish the game, just put one into the crowd.
Yeah, I know Narsim Deonorine going to do it when the next play's on, and I know we have a lot of confidence in you boys to do it.
And of course, your performance in the semi-final, instrumental in getting the boys here, 5 for 14. You must be really proud of this.
Yeah, I'm proud of myself, and only confident get me here.
Okay, terrific stuff. Go and join your
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
There go the Guyanese. They've been on this lap of honour more than once in this competition before. When they beat Jamaica, the match wasn't quite as close as this, but it was close. They came back to beat Jamaica, strong team. And now they've come back here and they've beaten Trinidad and Tobago. They've got very strong support in Antigua. We've said that all the way through the tournament. It's obvious from the number of Guyanese flags that are flying. and from the smiles on the faces that we see at the end of this match. Out comes the champagne.
At the end of a wonderful tournament we started over 5 weeks ago with 19 teams. We came down to the big two, and it's fair to say what a night it has been at the Stanford Cricket Stadium. Round of applause for both teams. And of course, this tournament would not have had the atmosphere and the presence and the action it has had because of the teams, but more so because of the thousands of spectators who have turned up in their numbers, regardless of which teams have been performing and supporting this tournament. They've been vying for just under a couple of million US dollars tonight. The tension has been rife. I just want to introduce the presentation party. Mr. Alan Stanford, the originator and financier of the Stanford 2020 tournament to my left. And also, nothing to snigger at, I've got 13 legends behind me, 13 legends, great men of West Indies cricket. Please show your appreciation for these men who have helped to arrange and organize this tournament. They're asking what about number 14, he's disappeared for a moment. I would like to pass on to Mr. Alan Stanford, the financier and originator of this tournament, the microphone, to say a few words.
Well, Bish, I have one thing to say. It was one hell of a game! Woo! I want to thank everybody for getting behind this 2020 in a way that we never imagined it. When the 14 lessons, including Bish, and I decided to do this, we never thought we would have such a huge outpouring of support. But you know what the most heartening thing of all of this is to see the resurgence of the sport in the young kids. That is the #1 thing we wanted to see happen, and it has happened. Thank all of you families for bringing your kids out here. Thank all of you for supporting this. Thank you, legends, for supporting me in what we've done. And to the winning team, Guyana, you played a heck of a game. Trinidad, you put up a valiant effort. But we're all winners in this because West Indies cricket is back on the right track.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alan Stanford, and thank you very much for both teams for producing the best game of the tournament in the final. Well, we start getting down to crucial and critical moments in this presentation ceremony. The first award is the introduction for the play of the match. We've got 3 nominations, and I'll direct your attention to the big screens to the back of this podium. The 3 nominations are a couple or 3 sixes. Dinesh Ramlin of Trinidad and Tobago, Ramnaresh Sarwan, the Guyanese captain, and Narsingh Deonarine. All 3 players hitting crucial sixes. And this is the moment where we announce the winner of the play of the match in this final. He receives a check for $25,000 US from Mr. Alan Stanford. That person is none other than Narsingh Deonarine. Narsingh, if you can come this way. Quick question to you. Would you describe that shot as a $1 million shot?
Well, I'll call it a $1 million shot because the incentive is $1 million, and at the set time we need 6 runs, so I had to just go at it hard, and at the end we came out successful.
What were your thought processes going through that last delivery?
Well, there's 2 deliveries remain, and I said out of the 1 of the 2 we have to get 6 runs, so a big hit will do us good for us, the team.
What are you going to do with this money?
Well, spend it, put it in a good use. That's
Good luck to you and well done.
Yeah, thanks.
Narsingh Deonarine, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a second presentation, and this one is the man of the match. And again, we have 3 nominations. Again, I direct you to the big screen at the back of this podium. 3 nominations are Sawan, Dowling, and Ganga. Crucial innings from the Guyanese captain, and also a valuable innings by Travis Dowling, the highest run scorer in the tournament, and Darren Ganga leading from the front as well. You will not find more important contributions from each team member. Here we go again. The winner of the man of the match in this Stanford 2020 final goes to Travis Dowling for his 80 runs. Travis will receive a check for $100,000 US. And Travis, if you've got the energy, you can just answer 1 or 2 questions for me. Have you ever played more valuable knocks in a final? Your batting all the way through this tournament has been brilliant.
No, I don't think so, mate. The momentous occasion it was, you know, it was a good target set by Trinidad and Tobago, and we had a plan like rotating the ball around and pick up momentum. The whole $1 million aspect too was very, very important, crucial to us guys, I think. So all in all, I think, yeah, definitely this was one of probably the best innings.
Well deserved, Travis Dowling.
Yeah, thoroughly deserved. Thanks to my teammates for supporting me. We all gelled together, believing in one another, and it's truly a magnificent experience, and it's thoroughly enjoyed by us. And thanks to the crowd also for supporting us.
Thanks to you for showing up. Travis Dowling, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of the money that has been put up by Mr. Alan Stanford is not only going to players and only going to teams, but it has gone to various cricket boards for development as well. At this point, we'd like to make the presentation of a check to the Trinidad and Tobago team, or to their cricket board, for further development. It's a check worth $100,000 US, and the manager of the Trinidad and Tobago team will come up to collect it on behalf of the Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board. Mr. Alan Stanford will present this check. Mr. Omar Khan, the manager of the Trinidad and Tobago team. And Omar, if you would just please walk this way. Must be disappointing, obviously, having lost the match, but can you say that you're proud of the way your team played?
Oh yes, definitely. I think we made a few mistakes in the field, but at the end of the day, I am very proud of the guys. I think they did Trinidad and Tobago proud, despite losing. And once we continue to focus on our task of building a strong unit with camaraderie, with intelligent cricket, and understanding our roles and responsibilities, I think we'll go far.
Thank you very much, Omar Khan. We're now going to ask the manager of the winning team to come up and collect another check. This check is valued at $200,000 US that will go to the Guyana Cricket Board for further development of cricket in that part of the world. He collects a check from Mr. Alan Stanford, and you will also come this way. It goes without saying that you might be speechless at some point in time. Very proud of the guys. What are the important aspects of cricket in Guyana where you feel this money needs to be invested?
Well, Guyana is a very vast country. We have 3 counties which need a lot of help right now because things are not too good. But with this input from Mr. Stanford, we should improve.
And throughout the tournament, your team has looked very well drilled. You all are obviously grateful for the opportunity and the concept of 2020.
Yes, it has done a lot for cricket in our country and so on. And it has lifted the spirits and the game of the fellas.
Well, I hope that the money goes to good use and that you can continue producing the wonderful players that we've seen on show tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to the manager of the Guyana team. I'd like to ask the captain of Trinidad and Tobago to come up to the podium. And as the runners-up in this tournament, Darren Ganga will be collecting a check for $500,000 as the runners-up of this tournament. Mr. Alan Stanford will present the check once again. Darren, what's the feeling at this point?
Yeah, a little bit of disappointment, but I think the guys have really played well. I must congratulate Sawan and the Guyanese team on a wonderful game. Well done, Sars. And I think the team has done admirably. Trinidad and Tobago, we should be proud of, you know, what these young guys have done. You know, we've got a young team, a very inexperienced team, and to come into a final and play in this tournament, we must be proud of the guys.
The tension out there seemed to be enormous, without a doubt. Just tell me a little bit about where you feel the game turned.
Yeah, I think it was probably the partnership with Sawan and Dowling. We had 2 chances that went down, but I think our effort in the field, you know, has been probably the worst one in the entire competition. So I thought that we had the game sewn up, but I just think, you know, the Guyanese team, they played better than us, and they deserve to come out victors today.
What do you think this has done for cricket in the region?
I think it has done great. I think the entire support, the entire trust into cricket has been raised. I think the marketability of the game has been improved in the entire Caribbean, and it's only going to do well for the sport of cricket. I know back in Trinidad now there's a lot of young people who are interested in playing cricket, and by extension all through the Caribbean. So this is going to propel the game forward and hopefully strengthen West Indies cricket. You've been a brilliant captain and a very good ambassador for your country as well. Darren Ganga, thank you very much. We'll come up one by one. We'll start off with Orin Ford, Ryan Griffith, Tyrell Tall, Imran Khan, Andre Percival. Please show your appreciation for the winning team, ladies and gentlemen. Dion Ferrier, Lennox Kush, Neil McGarrell, Mahindra Nagamutu, Isan Crandon, Narsing Dionarine, Travis Dowling, the coach Albert Smith, the manager Carl Moore, and last but not least, the captain of the Guyana team, Ramnaresh Rani Sawan. And once again, I will relieve myself of the microphone to Mr. Alan Stanford to say a few words.
Well, Bish, we wanted to do something besides just these monetary gifts, which totaled $1,925,000 tonight to be spent for the betterment of cricket. But instead of just the money, I want every one of you guys to go home with the equivalent of a memento that will remind you the rest of your life of what you have done tonight. And that is a ring. Look on the screen back here and you'll see what I'm talking about. Each one of you is going to get this ring. Let me explain the ring. Let me explain the ring. If you look at the ring, put the ring back on the screen again. Please put the ring on the screen. I guess we have technical difficulties. If you look at the ring, you'll see 18 diamonds around the bottom of the ring. That represents the 18 teams that you had to be here. The ring has a diamond in the middle. That is you as the winner. Bish, back to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Stanford. And just to let you know that I'll be training and I'm coming out to play next year to get one of those rings as well. I'd just like to ask Ramnaresh Sawan to make his way over here. $1 million. Ramnaresh, your form, 47 tonight, came at the best possible time for the team.
Yeah, I was struggling a bit throughout the tournament, and I got a few sticks from my teammates, and I thought I hold them on innings, and throughout my innings, Travis spoke to me, and he encouraged me to stay positive.
What about Travis Dowling? Was a superb, not the highest run scorer in the tournament as well?
Yeah, I thought he played pretty well tonight, but throughout the tournament, I thought he batted well. You got to give him credit. We wanted him to try and bat through the 20 overs throughout this tournament, and I thought he did that pretty well.
What has this tournament meant to you guys? It's a new concept, the inaugural competition as well.
It means a great deal. Obviously, we haven't really had much of this in the Caribbean, and I think it means a lot. It's new to us, and we enjoyed it. I think most importantly, they got to look at the bigger picture. I'm just hoping that it goes to West Indies cricket and helps to improve it.
Would you like to see this continue?
Yeah, I would love to. It doesn't have to be for the money there, but just the development of West Indies cricket, that'd be really good.
Yeah, just a final question on that. Everyone talks about the $1 million US. How much of it is the money and how much is national pride?
I think it's more national pride. Obviously, it's going to do us pretty well, the money, but I think it's more national pride. We've had a couple of weeks where we trained really hard, and obviously the guys stressed about winning. Obviously, we've been doing pretty well throughout the region over the years, and I think to come here and play this well and to win this tournament means a lot.
Have the guys been discussing the sort of things they'll be buying?
I heard Mr. Nagamuda said he wants to buy a house on land. But I do hope he uses it for that and nothing else.
Thank you very much, Ragnar Sawan. You've been a great example. Your team has been a wonderful example, and they've exhibited their skills very well. Ragnar Sawan, the captain of the Guyanese team, and apart from the check, there's also a wonderful trophy that Mr. Alan Stanford will be presenting.
Well, Bish, I need to hand the trophy over to Sir Viv, since he was the legend that supported the Guyanese team. And Sir Viv, if you'll make the presentation.
It's a great opportunity, Mr. Stanford, to do this. Let me just take this opportunity to say to the crowd that you're the ones who are so responsible for this, supporting the 2020 and what we believed in and the legends believed in, that you turned out and show us that we have nothing else to say, but you said it by turning out. Thank you so much. Let me just take this opportunity to turn around and say to Mr. Sawan, well done, and his team, and make this presentation as well also.
Ladies and gentlemen, while the Guyanese captain receives his prize, thank you very much to the millions who have been looking at this by television, to you, the supporters who have turned up in your thousands, and we shall close this by allowing Guyana to celebrate $1 million US. Round of applause for the winning team. Trinidad and Guyana, let's get it on!
And your style, it's wild, and your spin that makes you smile. On 2020 evolution.
This is one of them 2020. Cricket fans up and tell them turn out plenty. Tell them pull up, never seen a medley. When I get to watch a match, big screen and renting. With the royalist new type, what you representing. Irresistible, them can never resent it. Flag wave in our atmosphere so friendly. Me and T and Young, feel them get wicked frenzy. 2020.
Hey, guys. Good job. Good job.